Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 5 of an Elder Scrolls Online Markarth walkthrough. In the previous episode, we had just turned in some quests right when we left off, but I think there was one that we never did turn in, and it was the Symbol of Storihbeg. The symbol, yes, of Storihbeg. So we need to go talk to High Shaman Glenrock. And then maybe after that we can actually continue with the main zone story. But the shaman is over here. Up these stairs. Here we go.
Ah, the Wanderer. I remember you. You returned one of the sacred relics of Hircine to me. Tell me, what brings you back to our as-yet undedicated shrine?
Someone named Kitsa Inu stole this relic from apprentice Egvern. I recovered it and brought it here.
Kitsa Inu, you say? The Argonian worked for a vile man from Gideon who deals in Daedric relics. The totem has meaning to us as a symbol of Storihbeg, the king of wolves. One aspect of the great Hircine, our huntfather, but it has no inherent power.
So, both Kitsa Inu and apprentice Egvern died for nothing?
Any death has significance, great and small. One died for disrespecting the Lord of the Hunt, the other defending him. That is the way of things. Thank you for bringing this news to me, Wanderer. What will you do with the sacred relic now?
Here, take it. Place the relic in the shrine.
Some of our oldest songs speak of Storihbeg, the king of wolves. He first taught our ancestors to change shape and become even mightier hunters. Our shrine must pay homage to this aspect of Hircine. Take this, Wanderer, with my thanks.
Alright, we got Wolf Tamer's Hatchet, which we don't want, but that's okay. We can deconstruct it for some materials. 57 gold.
May the Huntfather guide your path and lead you to the most worthy prey, Wanderer.
Tell me more about your apprentices and the relics you sent them to retrieve.
Ardkadik granted us this hall to establish a shrine to honor Hircine. I sent my apprentices to retrieve the symbols of the 5 aspects from the clans that guard them. They will be safer inside these walls.
What are the symbols of the 5 aspects?
Hircine the Huntfather has many names, but only 5 aspects. Alrabeg, Storihbeg, Gulabeg, Prokebeg, and Urikenbeg. A proper shrine must honor them all. I sent my apprentices to the clans with some of the most revered versions of the symbols.
And none of them have returned yet?
Just Edola, with the symbol of Alrabeg. But this shrine will not be complete without all 5 symbols. Perhaps Hircine tests us, making us hunt for what we need most. The Reach is dangerous, though, especially now. I fear for my apprentices.
You think your other apprentices are all dead?
I certainly hope not, but they've been gone so long. If you run into my other apprentices, offer whatever aid you can. And if the worst has happened, I would be grateful if you could retrieve the symbols they carry and return them to me.
Okay, I will. Alright, so I didn't realize we hadn't started that quest yet, but those symbols are scattered all over the Reach, and we'll pick them up as we go along. But for right now, I believe we're going to want to go ahead. Oh, we've still got to do Red Eagle's Song. Let's see, this is a daily quest. This is daily. This is daily. Okay, so we still need to do Red Eagle's Song. Let's go do that. To find the Way Shrine. Here we go. Where is the quest marker? Over there. Okay, we need to go to Rebel's Retreat Way Shrine. That Harrow Storm is tempting, but I'm going to try to stay on track here and continue to complete things that we haven't done before. Alright, now we must be getting close now.
I sense you search for knowledge, outsider. What song do you seek? Something brings you to this sacred place, outsider. I sense your desire for knowledge. Speak, and tell me what song you seek.
Do you know the story of Foul Red Eagle and Rada al Suran?
That is a rare and ancient tale, one not often spoken of, let alone shared with those from beyond the clans. Tell me, outsider, why does this story matter to you?
Lyris Titanborn and Sai Sahan need to hear this story. It may have significance for them.
Tespera has told all who will listen about the handsome Red Guard and the blonde giant who walks at his side. About what they did for her clan. Very well. What specifically about the tale interests you and your friends?
How did Red Eagle help Rada al Suran recover his spirit sword?
Ah, yes. Red Eagle was a great warrior as well as a great teacher. All I can tell you is that an ancient cave sits below this sacred redoubt. If this particular song is meant for you and your friends, you will find the answers you seek there.
Thank you. We'll investigate this cave.
We just got here, partner. What did you find out? We got here just in time to hear the very end of your conversation with the Vatishran partner. Want to fill me in on the parts we missed?
The Vatishran knows you helped the clans. She said we need to go to the cave beneath the redoubt.
I appreciate that the Reach folk noticed. You'd be surprised how often what we do is taken for granted. If you can find that cave, Sai and I will follow shortly. I want to check something I learned in Hroldan Ring with the Vatishran.
I'll find the cave and I'll meet you there.
We're close to learning the secret of Red Eagle's connection to Rada al Suran. I could feel it in my bones. I will wait with Lyris and then meet you in the cave beneath the redoubt.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the cave. Looks like the cave is this way. I'm going the wrong way. You guys coming? Can you walk a little faster? Oh, you're gonna go talk to her, huh?
The cave will reveal what it knows if you prove worthy. Go on. I will speak to the Titanborn if that is her desire.
Alright, I'm going in.
Yep, this must be the place. Hey, partner, let's talk.
Alright, partner.
The Vatishran was willing to open up a bit more. Must have been my shining personality. She suggested that we'd find something important in this cave, but that we might have to work to uncover it.
What do you mean, work?
The Vatishran explained that the Reach folk have a story concerning Red Eagle and a fallen sword saint. How they met in this cave to exchange knowledge. Since that time, the cave has been left alone. Who knows what's beneath all the undergrowth?
So what do we do?
You clear the undergrowth. Sai and I will be ready to extract whatever we find.
Alright, stay close.
Do as Snow Lily suggests. Burn the dense foliage and reveal what's hidden on those stone pillars. We will react to whatever you uncover.
Burn away some of this dense foliage. Let's see what's hiding in this abandoned cave.
Alright, I'll go burn it away. Just wanted to see if y'all said anything interesting.
Snow Lily, look. Is that? Yes, it's a song.
Reach out, Red Eagle, your destiny awaits.
How do they know what note to hit just from that? That doesn't look like a song, could be lyrics, but it couldn't be music. I mean, how do they know what notes to hit when they sing it?
Another verse. Your turn, Sai.
Clear your mind, Red Eagle. Don't surrender to the fates.
You need more practice.
Will the rest of this song fill in the missing pieces? Keep going, my friend. I feel we're getting close.
It's a song. Burn away more of that foliage, partner, and reveal the rest of the words.
Okay, but it's not going to make your singing any better.
Fill your heart with the song that makes it roar.
And let your spirit, your love, and your life, let it soar.
This is terrible.
Then it will come to you, your love, your life, your sword.
Of course, Sai. Don't you see? You never fight for what you want, only for what others need. I think I understand. I think I know the meaning of this ancient song.
What do you think the words of the song mean, Lyris?
I think the song tells us that Red Eagle had to clear his mind before he could embrace his destiny. That he had to fill his heart with the thing he loved the most. For Red Eagle, that was his people. For Rada al-Suran, probably his gray host.
And what about Sai?
Sai always lets his duty guide his actions. He fights for others, for what they need, for the greater good. He needs to decide what he truly wants to fight for. Only then can he claim his spirit sword. Meet us outside, partner. I need to talk to Sai.
All right, I'll wait for you outside.
Hey, partner. I think we figured it out.
You did?
Ancient legends, old songs. It's all up to Sai now.
So did you and Sai reach any conclusions? Does he know how to summon his spirit sword?
The Shihai. It's a sacred and private thing to a Red Guard. I tried to help Sai. Told him what I thought. What happens next? That's up to him. Thanks for your help, partner. If we're keeping score, I owe you. A lot. Now I need to talk to Sai.
Okay, we got Titanic Waistguard. I really wish we could get some more pieces to a new set, but this is more like a tank set. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on it for now.
I think I understand, Sai. You need to put aside your duty, just this once, and focus on what you want.
Duty isn't easily set aside for someone like me, Snow Lily.
Focus, Sai. Just this once. Fill your heart with what you need. Reach out, Red Eagle. Your destiny awaits.
Clear your mind, Red Eagle. Don't surrender to the fates.
Fill your heart with the song that makes it roar.
And let your spirit, your love, and your life, let it soar.
Then it will come to you, your love, your life, your
All right.
sword.
You did it.
Your sword. It's working. Sai, that's amazing.
Words, they led me to the true answer. The one thing I have always loved above all else.
And what was that, Sai?
I thought of you, Snow Lily. I thought of you.
Aww.
means to summon my Shihai here in the Reach. But thanks to you and Lyris, I finally have my spirit sword. And I have my Snow Lily. There's a song in my heart and life is good.
Good for you, Sai.
I knew Sai could summon his spirit sword. He's the bravest, strongest, most loyal man I've ever met. He just had to focus on what really mattered to him. I just didn't expect it to be me. I mean, I knew. But still, now I really know.
Alright. The Elder Scrolls Online, the musical, coming soon to a theater near you. No, that's cool that he got his spirit sword. I'm happy. Now, we need to go to here, Valthume. Let's see, should I take a way shrine to get there? It doesn't look like there's another one close by it. I think I'll just ride there.
But I ate one of the Reachmen.
Tried to come through here and there's some gray host blocking the way. So we're gonna have to take them out. Here's a werewolf. We're almost there, actually. Alright, just a little bit further.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother with that werewolf. He's too slow. No threat. Here we are in Valthume. The Northmen built a barrow and spoke of their totem gods as if they hoped to teach us something. We painted runes with their spilled blood and showed them just how important it was. I didn't catch the last of that. Alright, we need to find Lady Belain. Oh! Somebody attacking me, I didn't even notice. Okay, looks like there's a passageway on the western side that goes further back. almost used my ultimate there, but I realized that wasn't a good use of it, and luckily I was stunned when I tried to do it. So I've still got my ultimate up. Not sure if I want to use it though. I might want to use the other one. I'm trying to level this one though. That's why I put it on the front bar. Alright, I'll use it next time.
Do not be concerned, Rada al-Suran. Your plan proceeds. Kadok hangs on my every word, and soon Reach folk will fill Markarth like a larder.
Excellent. With Markarth prepared, we need only claim the Arcthan keystone.
I'll make inquiries. Just remember our arrangement. Like you, I hate to be disappointed.
You there, in the shadows. You can't hide from the Ashen Lord. Follow me, if you dare.
See if I can get subtitles on here. Okay, well, I'll figure it out later. I just realized it might be better. You might not be able to hear the dialogue that well, and it would be nice to have subtitles. But I'll fix it next time. Oh, it's a player.
Actually followed. There's fire in your veins. I'll give you that. Very well. You may speak to me. You, the thorn that caused me no small amount of irritation and solitude. You thought yourself so clever, so stealthy, spying on me from the shadows. But the darkness answers to me. Why have you come to this forsaken barrow?
Why have you brought the Grey Host to the Reach?
You stand before Rada al-Suran and seek to understand his purpose. Better a torchbug try to comprehend the secrets of alchemy, or a mudcrab the intricacies of necromancy. These events began millennia before your birth. They concern you not at all.
We're going to stop you.
Who is this we you speak of? Certainly not the Reach folk. No, there is someone else. I see them, lurking in your thoughts. An ally, almost as ancient as I am. They're desperate to forestall the coming night. Tell me, who is this person?
I don't have to tell you anything.
And I don't have to resist the urge to rip out your throat and gorge on your blood. But we are civilized beings, exchanging pleasantries in this humble setting. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. A tip for a tap, as it were.
What kind of arrangement are you talking about?
I propose a simple arrangement. A truth for a truth. Ask a question. I will answer honestly, then I will ask a question in turn. A fair compromise, don't you agree?
Alright, I'll play your game.
Excellent. Then by all means, ask your first question.
Oh, which one should we ask? We can ask him, why do you want to conquer the Reach? What's Lady Belain's role in this? Or where do you come from? Okay, so the most important thing, why do you want to conquer the Reach?
I have no interest in conquering the Reach. I came here to make use of something very old, very powerful. The Reach has the misfortune to be located directly above it. Many of these mortals will die, not because I want them to, but because they must.
Killing people just to use something is insane.
Not when your purpose is worthy. I do what I do for love. My turn. Your ally, are they a high elf?
As a matter of fact, they are.
Your honesty does you credit. Thank you. Do you have another question?
Where did you come from?
That is a complicated question. A being as old as I can claim many origins. This flesh was born on the distant isles of Yokuda, This spirit was forged on the bloody shores of Hammerfell. This purpose, it grew from love and necessity.
You're a Yakuden.
That word holds little meaning for me now. But yes, in my youth I dedicated my life to perfection. In art, perfection. In love, perfection. In war, especially in war, perfection. To attain glory in Yokuda, nothing less would do.
Perfection is impossible to attain.
Is it? Beyond the Sea of Pearls, peerless sword masters were as common as grains of sand. Even the grandest victories felt commonplace. In a land of heroes, how can anyone claim to be exceptional?
Someone who is perfect can.
Precisely. After the conquest of Hammerfell, I wandered in search of new challenges. I found only one. Leki, daughter to Rutger and master of the sword. We fought for 3 grueling days, without pause for rest or nourishment.
A great victory.
But I didn't win. I didn't lose either. I could not accept a draw, however. The cold reality of my imperfection. That resentment drove me to Moloch Ball.
I see.
It took the patient wisdom of a friend to break perfection's hold on me. Now, your turn.
Ask your question.
Your ally, are they a vampire?
Yes.
Interesting. A picture begins to emerge. Do you have anything else to ask?
What do you have planned for the Reach?
I have no interest in conquering the Reach.
He's saying the same
I came here
thing.
to make use of something very old, very powerful. The Reach. I propose a simple array. Excellent. Then
What's
by all
Lady
means,
Belain's role in
ask
this?
her first. Lady Belain is an ally of convenience. Her interests and my design are selfish and predictably narrow. Do you seek to supplant her in Kadek's court? I recommend against that, for it will not go well for you.
I don't take kindly to threats.
A threat implies only the possibility of punishment. I do not threaten. Belain has Kadek's ear. If he takes your side, she kills him and chaos descends on Markarth. If he stands by Belain, you will be executed. Neither outcome benefits you.
If I fall, others will stop you.
Others? Who? Reach folk? The witch Rada? Your mysterious ally? I am unconcerned. Now, for my question. This ally that hides behind your eyes, does he seek to protect the world by going against his own kind?
Yes.
Of course he does. Thank you for your honesty. Now, do you have anything else to ask?
I think I've asked him all of these, so I'm going to say I have nothing more to say to you.
As you wish. Know that this level of cordiality will not be repeated. And this is not a threat. If you continue to meddle in my affairs, I will take far more than your life. On that, you have my word.
It's useless. He's invulnerable. So, we'll go talk to Ard Kadek and tell him Lady Belain has betrayed him. Alright, that shows us white on the map, so we've completed it. So there's a way shrine right over here. Wonder what this is. Shadefeather Clan Camp. We've got Gloom Reach, which we've already been to. Let's check out the Shadefeather Clan Camp here. Alright, there's going to be another one of these things where pray at the place, and it'll count as completed. Empty fish. I see fish there. Don't tell me it's empty. Cooking fire. Alright, now where is the stone slab thing, the little totem I need to pray at? Up here, maybe? That looks like it. No? That's not it? Oh, I see it now. If I can just get out of here. No enemies spawn. Somebody must have killed them all before we got here. Alright, I'll just ride past Gloomreach and then circle back around to get to the Way Shrine. And from there, go to Markarth and we'll tell Arcadic what's going on with Lady Belain. This girl doesn't have a mount. Wonder what level she is. Jennifer. Wonder if her name in real life is Jennifer. I'd give her a ride, but it's only a one-seater. Alright, I guess we're gonna meet up with Varanus next. Or no, Arcadic himself.
Welcome back, my friend. Tell me what you learned.
Okay, Varandus. Sorry, got his name wrong.
Your arrival is fortuitous, as I have only just returned myself. Were you able to make contact with the rebels? Did you meet with Rada?
Yes. I also learned that Lady Belain is a vampire. She's in league with the Grey Host.
I sensed some deception, but her illusion is powerful. How else did she hide her nature from me? As for Rada, do you think we can convince her and her rebels to join our cause?
Perhaps. She sent me to spy on Belain, and I wound up talking to the Grey Host leader, Rada al-Suran.
You spoke to Rada? Did he... No matter. If Rada al-Suran is here, our time grows short. Talk to Kadok. If he deems what you tell him worthy, maybe he'll finally be willing to work with me, and we can figure out how to deal with the Grey Host.
Alright, I'll talk to Arcadic.
It was only a matter of time before Rada and I crossed paths again. I just didn't think it would be this soon.
Tell me more about Rada al-Suran.
Rada al-Suran and I... we have a complicated history. There was a time when Rada and I stood united in purpose, to preserve the lives and welfare of vampires. Then, as now, our kin suffered under Molag Bol's curse, and the cruelty of mortal hunters.
You had some sort of falling out?
Not exactly. At least, not all at once. When I first met Rada, he was immensely proud, but utterly consumed by his failures. He tried to find relief in bloodshed and battle, but he was truly lost. I did my best to help him.
Did it work?
Yes. His bloodlust gave way to introspection, and introspection led to study. He was already a peerless scholar. All Ansei were, but he became fascinated with vampire texts. Eventually, he found a new purpose.
A new purpose?
Vampiric salvation. To accomplish this, he needed to break Molag Bol's hold over us and stop mortals from hunting us. I counseled peace with mortals, and for a while he agreed. But things changed, and I left the Grey Host. I thought he died with them.
You were part of the Grey Host?
I was. And even now, centuries later, I still carry that shame. The Raven Watch is more than a noble house and a fellowship of good vampires. It's an atonement. For things I failed to do, friends I failed to save. From mortals and from themselves.
Alright, I just realized I had the dialogue volume down. Sorry about that. I knew something was wrong. I hope you could hear what they were saying, but it should be better now. So, all that story you just heard, there's even more information about that in the Markarth prologue. I've got a series where I play through that as well. So if you haven't seen that and haven't played through it yourself, you can check that out to get more of the backstory.
For sent word. The Grey Host is...
Oh, here!
Sentry Bodfur sent word. The Grey Host is...
I'll hear no more of this! Go! I want to talk to the outsider.
Alright, for some reason, the game just suddenly crashed right when he started talking. And I don't mean disconnected or anything like that. I mean, it just... the client crashed. So, that was strange, but it's working now.
The outsider returns. But are you a true warrior? Or a parasite like these damned leeches? Did you do as Lady Belain asked? Did you deal with the Rada? Tell me you have her head in your pack. I've got a pike on the walls waiting to be decorated.
I found a Rada, but I learned something else. Lady Belain is working with the Grey Host.
That's not what you are asked to look into. Still, it confirms my own suspicions about my own keep witch. Don't look so surprised. I'm not half as stupid as people think, Rover.
If you suspected she was working with the Grey Host, why allow her to remain in your court?
Allow? I can count on 3 fingers the number of people I allow in Understone Keep. The rest, they come and go as they please. Let me tell you about the Ember Dance. It's a ceremony we perform here in the Reach. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
We grab a handful of hot coals and dance on a bit of straw. Ah, these coals burn, Rover, right to the bone. But if you drop even one, the straw lights and the flames take all of you to Molik Ball. Do you see? Belain's a hot coal. So I grip her tight.
Now that you know for sure, what are you going to do?
I'm going to sharpen my sword. And wait. If you and the noble plan to fight the Grey Host, I won't stop you. But remember, Markarth is more than dwarven stones and high walls. It's strength. Make Rada understand that. That's how you can help.
I'll consider that. Have I done enough that you'll agree to talk to Count Verandus now?
Still begging! I should have the tongue ripped from your head and... God damn it, Rover. A favor for a favor, That's the Reach way. All right, tell the noble. Our Titanic will see him whenever he's ready.
I'll let Count Verandus know.
You think I'm foolish to keep Lady Belain close, don't you? It takes a bit of foolishness to rule this place, don't you know? You tell this high elf of yours. I'll see him if he wants.
Why are you and Arana at odds?
Because I'm the Ard of Markarth, and she refuses to heed my commands. Look, every Reach warrior who dies fighting Arana's private war against the Grey Host makes all of us weaker. We need her strength, now, more than ever.
So you want me to convince her to bring her people into the city?
Markarth's the safest place right now. No matter how well Arana and her rebels know the hills. The vampires and the werewolves sniff them out. If she keeps getting my best fighters killed, I swear I'll hang her from the city walls by her own guts.
Why don't you think the Grey Host will attack Markarth?
We made a deal. We gather in the city and leave them free to find whatever bit of dwarven nonsense brought them to the Reach in the first place. Of course, Lady Belain brokered that peace, so now I suppose our bargain is suspect.
Then help us fight them.
The city walls are still our strongest play, Rover. Like headstones, they mark the thousands of enemies who died, trying to breach Markarth's defenses. We'll bide our time and wait for the Grey Host to show their true intentions. Then I'll act.
How did you become the Despot of Markarth?
That's a title given to me by outsiders. I use it to frighten the neighbors and keep away the riffraff. I'm the Ard of Markarth. Leovic, the last Longhouse Emperor, was my cousin. I inherited the throne by blood. Had to keep it by blood, too.
What do you mean?
You ask more questions than my third wife. Leovic's clan, my clan, squabbled over the scraps after Varan murdered my cousin. Pretty soon, they came to take my city. So I bound their ankles and tossed them all to the rocks, head first.
You murdered your entire clan?
All that were left. Aye. And the word is executed, not murdered. An Ard offers food, freedom, and protection with his right hand. With his left, he promises cruelty and punishment. Those that covet the right get the left. Simple as that.
Is that when they gave you the title, Despot of Markarth?
No. That story's far worse. And no, I won't be telling it this day.
Belain hasn't returned. I've been watching, but Lady Belain...
I missed all of that. He said Belain hasn't returned.
I've been watching, but Lady Belain hasn't returned to Understone Keep yet. I wonder how the Ard plans to deal with her. Speaking of Ard Kadok, will he meet with me now? Will he help us stop Rada al-Suran and the Grey Host?
Ard Kadok will meet with you, but he wants to keep Belain close for now.
Well, that's some progress, at least, and farther than I was able to get on my own. Thank you. I'll talk to Kadok, then I'd like to make contact with Arana. We'll need the rebels' help and more if we're going to defeat the Grey Host.
Alright, this is the Witch Knight's Defiance set. Still not really what I want, but the skill point, I'll definitely take.
Our investigations uncovered that Ard Kadok's advisor, Lady Belain, is working with the Grey Host, and that she's a vampire. To hide that from me takes great power. Tell me exactly what you heard during Rada al-Suran's conversation with her.
Lady Belain mentioned her influence over the Ard, and that Markarth would soon be full of Reach folk.
With your warning, Ard Kadok can decide what to do with Lady Belain's advice in the future. As to why they care that Reach folk gather within the city, I'll need to think about that. Did you hear anything else of significance during their exchange?
Rada al-Suran said he needs something called the Archthazon Keystone. He sent Belain to find it.
Rada tried to use dwarven devices once, but nothing came of it. Interesting. As I toured the city, I met Nolavan. He works with dwarven scrap in the southeast section of Markarth. Maybe he can lead us to this keystone before Lady Belain acquires it.
Alright, I'll find Nolavan and ask him about the Archthazon Keystone.
Despite occupying the ruins of their lost civilization, few Reach folk want anything to do with dwarven devices. That's why Nolavan intrigued me. While you deal with him, I'll seek out Arana's rebels. If I can't find them, they will surely notice me.
I thought you also wanted to talk to Ard Kadok?
And so I shall, briefly. Kadok has a city full of Reach folk to deal with, so I don't want to unduly distract him. Then I need to locate Arana. If we can get the rebels to work with us against the Grey Host, we'll have more than a fighting chance.
Alright, you gonna go talk to him? No?
Despite occupying the ruins of their lost civilization.
Yeah, he's definitely got more people to talk to.
The Ard seems to trust you.
I'm not sure who you are, but you seem to have the Ard's ear.
I do, so you better watch out. Alright, so let's go find this dwarven antiques dealer. I don't know why my mini-map is not zooming in. That's weird and annoying. Is there valuable stuff over here? A royal embarrassment. Alright, that has nothing to do with this. Nope, I don't see... Just some berries. Nothing all that valuable. Linen shoes. No, I don't want to sit down. What's this? 1001 remedies for slaughterfish bites. Field guide. Do you really need 1001? Seriously? Got a potato. I think I needed that potato too for the provisioning writ for today. So that's good. Hopefully I'll remember to do that writ when we finish.
Aye, you're an outsider. I guess when the Ard made us put up those scratchings equal signs, it really worked. Attracted you right to my business. Unfortunately, we're closed right now. Come back later. And bring your gold.
I will. I'll sell the stuff I just stole from you and... Never mind. I just need to ask you something. Do you happen to know anything about the Arthazan Keystone?
Arthazan? Sounds dwarven. I guess that's why you came to see me. No one in Markarth knows more about the deep folk and their scrap than old Nolavan. Now, keystones. That's another matter. Could refer to a wedge that supports an arch, maybe?
I think it may be magical.
Well, that is the other kind. You might be able to find one in Batharzel. I could sell you a map to the place, but it won't be cheap. Or if you do a simple job for me, I'll give you the map as payment. Quick work that would help me a great deal.
I'll help you. What's the job?
Pick up a package and return here. Do that, and the map is yours. Just beyond the gates, there's an old dwarf house. Parcels with my name on them appear there from time to time. I'm expecting one currently. Go check and bring me what you find.
Okay, I could have paid him the 47 gold. But I felt like it might be fun to go get this package. Package for Nolavan. A package with Nolavan's name on it, written in a simple scrawl. It's heavier than it appears. Alright. Nobody's in here? Time to start to stealing. Wax portrait card. Blue Entomola. Can't steal the gear there. Alright.
We're closed. Oh, it's you! Was it there? Was there a new package with my name scrawled on it?
Here's your package. It has your name on it and everything.
Oh, well done, outsider. Well done. You say this scroll is my name. Fancy that. And it's heavy. That's a good sign. I leave things down in the depths, and in return, I get these packages from time to time. Here is your map. Good luck in Batarzel.
Good luck to you.
Hey you, Verandis has need of you.
Gwendis! What are you doing here?
You look more or less the way Verandis described you. More or less. He said he sent you to talk to the scrap dealer, and here you are. Amazing. Anyway, he wants to see you, right now.
Well, that's interesting. This character must have not met Gwendis. I don't remember. I didn't do all of the side quests in Western Skyrim on this character, so I must have never met Gwendis up to this point. I thought Verandis was going to try to locate the rebels and their leader.
He did. Here, let me mark a location on your map. That's Rebels' Retreat, what Arana and her people call their camp in the foothills. Verandis wants you to meet him there.
Thanks. I may know where to find the keystone, too. I'll go to Rebels' Retreat and tell Verandis.
You should move quickly. Verandis has a way with words, but he's still a verbose high elf vampire noble from High Rock, any and all of which can get you killed in the Reach.
It didn't take long for Verandis to make contact with the rebels.
Funny you should mention that. Oh, he went out into the foothills all right, but before Verandis could find them, the rebels found him.
I see.
Seems to be working out, at least for the moment.
So, you're a member of Verandis' Raven Watch?
Aren't you a clever one? Name's Gwendis. Just one of the lost puppies Verandis brought in out of the rain. Adusadaro and Fenorian are skulking around here somewhere. I'm just the best at finding people in weird dwarven cities, I guess.
I've met Adusadaro. Tell me more about Rebels' Retreat.
What's to tell? It's a Reach folk camp in the foothills. Probably the main base for the rebels, but I'm just guessing. I was with Verandis when the rebels surrounded us. I wanted to fight, but the Count held me back. That's when Arana appeared.
You can't give me any additional information?
Hang on, let me think. The camp's set up inside an old Nord ruin. It's surprisingly sturdy for something that was abandoned a long time ago. The rebels seem to be running low on supplies. Food, weapons, armor.
And you spoke to Arana?
Well, her and Verandis did most of the talking. I'm not sure I trust the witch, but I trust Verandis. He says she's a friend. That's good enough for me.
All right.
You should move quickly. Verandis has a way with words, but he's still a verbose high elf vampire.
All right. Yeah, that's the same thing she said before. Alright, let's go to the Way Shrine and see where we need to go to get to Rebels' Retreat. To leave the city first. Right here. Okay. So we need to go to Rebels' Retreat Way Shrine. Makes sense. Yeah, we've been here several times. Alright, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll meet up with Arana and see if she can help us find this ancient dwarven cave called Batarzel. We've got 3 locations on the map, but we're going to need to find the actual location. Thanks for watching. See you next time.